Innovation has shaped the world we live in today, but behind some of history's greatest inventions lies a dark truth. The inventors themselves pay the ultimate price. From daring test pilots to brilliant scientists, these are 25 inventors who tragically died because of their own creations. Number 25. Franz Reichelt, the Flying Tailor. A man with a dream of soaring through the skies using a parachute suit of his own design. In 1912, he climbed to the top of the Eiffel Tower to demonstrate his invention, and tragically plummeted to his death when the suit failed to open. Number 24. Thomas Midgley Jr., a brilliant chemist responsible for developing leaded gasoline and freon. Later in life, paralyzed from polio, he created a system of pulleys and ropes to help him move around. But in a tragic turn of events, he became entangled in his own invention and was strangled to death. Number 23. Marie Curie, the pioneer of radioactivity. Her groundbreaking discoveries won her 2 Nobel Prizes, but years of exposure to high levels of radiation led to severe health complications. In 1934, she succumbed to radiation-induced illness, unaware of the deadly effects of her own research. Number 22. Horace Lawson Hunley, the inventor of the first combat submarine, the H.L. Hunley. During a test dive in 1863, the submarine failed to resurface, tragically drowning Hunley and his entire crew. Number 21. William Bullock revolutionized the printing industry with his rotary printing press, but fate took a cruel turn when his leg was caught in the machine during maintenance. The resulting infection led to his untimely death. Number 20. Valerian Abakovsky invented the aerowagon, a high-speed railcar powered by a propeller. While testing the vehicle in 1921, it derailed at high speed, instantly killing Abakovsky and several passengers. Number 19. Otto Lilienthal. Known as the Flying Man, he made significant strides in aviation with his glider experiments. In 1896, a test flight went horribly wrong, causing him to fall from a great height, suffering fatal injuries. Number 18. Alexander Bogdanov, a physician and scientist who believed in the rejuvenating effects of blood transfusions. In an attempt to prove his theories, he performed a transfusion with infected blood, leading to his death from severe infection. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. Who do you think had the most dangerous invention so far? Let us know in the comments. Number 17. Max Valier, a pioneer in rocket propulsion who dreamed of revolutionizing transportation with rocket-powered cars. In 1930, while testing a prototype engine, it exploded, causing fatal injuries and bringing his groundbreaking work to a tragic halt. Number 16. Sylvester H. Roper, the inventor of one of the world's first steam-powered motorcycles. During a test ride in 1896, he suffered a fatal heart attack, possibly triggered by the high speeds and vibrations of his own creation. Number 15. Michael Dacre aimed to revolutionize travel with his Flying Taxi, a lightweight aircraft designed for short city trips. Tragically, during a demonstration flight in 2009, the prototype crashed, claiming his life. Number 14. Jean-François Pilatre de Rosier, an early aviation pioneer who attempted to cross the English Channel in a hot air balloon in 1785. Unfortunately, his experimental balloon caught fire mid-air, leading to a fatal crash. Number 13. Donald Campbell, a record-breaking speed enthusiast who aimed to push the limits of watercraft. In 1967, while attempting to break his own world speed record on water, his hydroplane, the Bluebird K-7, flipped at over 300 miles per hour, killing him instantly. Number 12. Karol Suchek, a professional daredevil who created a custom barrel to survive plunging over Niagara Falls. Though he survived the famous drop, a later stunt inside the Houston Astrodome ended in disaster when the barrel hit the ground too hard, resulting in his death. Number 11. John Day, an 18th century adventurer who attempted to test an experimental diving suit in a submerged coffin-like vessel. Sadly, his ambitious underwater trial resulted in his drowning. Number 10. Frederick Duesenberg, co-founder of the luxury car brand, loved to test his high-speed automobiles personally. In 1932, A car crash during a test drive resulted in injuries that led to his death. Number 9. Orel Vlyku, an early aviation engineer determined to perfect his flying machines. In 1913, while attempting to cross the Carpathian Mountains in his Vlyku 2 aircraft, he tragically crashed and lost his life. Number 8. Clement Vallandigham, a lawyer and inventor who ironically proved his own defense theory fatally wrong. While demonstrating how a man could accidentally shoot himself, Vallandigham accidentally discharged a loaded gun, killing himself. Number 7. Sabin Arnold von Sakaki developed radium-based glow-in-the-dark paint, used famously by workers in the early 20th century. Tragically, prolonged exposure to radioactive materials led to his death from severe radiation poisoning. Number 6. Henry Winstanley built one of the earliest lighthouses to withstand the harshest storms. Unfortunately, when testing its strength during a massive storm in 1703, the entire structure collapsed, taking his life along with it. Number 5. William Nelson, an early innovator in bicycles, was developing a motorized version in 1903. During a test ride, he lost control of the machine and suffered fatal injuries from the crash. Number 4. Alexander Lodogin, a pioneer of electric lighting, experimented with high-voltage lamps. While working with a faulty prototype, he was electrocuted, leading to his death. Number 3. Perillos of Athens, the creator of the infamous brazen bull, designed a torture device that roasted victims alive inside a brass structure. The tyrant he presented it to decided to test it on Perillos himself. Number 2. Henry Smolinski's dream was to create a flying car by attaching aircraft wings to a Ford Pinto. But during a test flight in 1973, the wings failed, causing the vehicle to crash and take his life. Number 1. Li Si, a Chinese chancellor and innovator, was ironically executed by a method he helped implement, the infamous 5 pains torture. His life ended tragically by the very system he contributed to. These stories serve as cautionary tales of the risks inventors take to push the boundaries of human achievement. Some were pioneers, others daredevils, but all shared an unrelenting passion for progress. Which invention do you think was the most dangerous? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating content.